The Witchy Tom Radio Show.
Good evening, wonderful people out there. It's the Witching Hour. Welcome to the Witchy Tom Radio Show. This is your host, Witchy Tom. Today, in wonderful La La Land, we're reporting wicked news.
Witchy's Wicked News.
Well, it seems that people could not maybe get stupider. Now, this is a bipartisan report, but a Florida judge hears birther challenge to the Obama's reelection bid. Okay, check it. Somebody is literally saying that Obama cannot run the state of Florida. Ooh, let's see why. Dun, dun, dun. Tallahassee. A Florida judge is taking up a national complaint. The so-called birthers are suing the President Barack Obama's name off the November ballot in Florida. That group does not believe that the commander-in-chief's birth certificate is real. This, according to Bay News 9 report, but in a hearing Monday, attorney Larry Klayman told Judge Obama's birth certificate isn't the only issue. The president's father, Barack Obama Sr., was never an American citizen. Klayman argued that the fact alone means that President Obama is not a natural-born citizen and under the Constitution cannot run for re-election. Framers want the situation where the president, in terms of his background, in terms that he has his links to the United States, and wanted someone who was born in the territories of two citizens, says Klayman. The Obama administration's lawyer, Mark Herron, calls that ridiculous. He says nowhere in the Constitution does it say a natural-born citizen has to have American-born parents. Those statements conflict a United States Supreme Court's opinion as well as other opinions of other courts who have considered the issue, says Herron, attorney for the Obama administration. Aaron Sullivan traveled all the way from Manatee County to witness the hearing. His father was not an American citizen, not at any time, she says. And this is not even a question of whether was after he was born. He was never an American citizen, and Mr. Obama not qualified to be the United States president. The suit described by plaintiff Mike Zolis is a registered Democrat. The final decision of the case will come as early as this week. This brought to you by Witchy's Walter Cronkite voice. Now, come on, people. Dude, what are these crazy quackers doing down here in the state of Florida? Really? Do these people not have enough time on their hands?
Don't fuck with us.
I really don't have any calls, and this is too cute at the moment. I've only had 2 people in the chat box. But look, come on. You're going to try to play and pretend that Obama... I mean, I don't care if you love Obama or if you hate Obama. You're literally going to fucking tell me that, Obama, even though he's already president, he's not allowed to remain president because his dad wasn't an American citizen. Oh, my fucking God. Here we go. Here's a fucking clue in for you. Guess what? George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, all these wonderful men that founded this country were not fucking American citizens, or rather, one should say they were American citizens, but their fucking parents were English citizens due to the fact that America was under the sovereignty of England under George II and those monarchs that proceeded before him. So come on, people. Let's get fucking reality straight. You're really going to come up with the tactless tactics of trying to claim that Obama is not an American citizen due to the fact that his father never was? Dude, there's a basic thing that's going on here. Now, look, I don't care if you love Obama or you hate Obama. I didn't vote for Obama in 2008. I voted for a third-party write-in. But here's the thing. You can't claim that Obama is not qualified to be the president after he already is president because you're saying that he can't be president because his father wasn't a citizen. Okay, here's another run around the barn. As long as you're born in the United States, okay, number 1, and one of your parents is American, number 2, and number 3 is that you are American, you're allowed to fucking be the president. Now, hey, you jackasses really should have come up with this, like, crazy cracker idea before, but guess what? I really think that this boils down to just a simple point of racism. Let's get to it. The reason why they don't want Obama in there is they don't like that he's a mulatto. Yeah, and Obama's a mulatto. In case people don't know what the Spanish word of mulatto means, it means that he's half Afro-American or half Afro, of half of Afro descent, and he's half of Caucasian descent. They're just racist because they don't like that he's Afro or Afro-American. Yeah, coño, this is the simple thing that's been going on. And look, what the hell is Romney going to offer you? Now, look, I'm like Occupy the RNC, and I don't like to get into political things on Witchy Tom, but come on, people, don't be this ass clownish. This is just retarded. Spend better time and better waste of your resources and assets and your fucking brain power. I mean, because these little, what's next? They're going to be like, well, hold on, let me have a drag of my cigarette. Wait, is Obama like, next he's not going to be qualified because because he never served in the military. Yes, if you haven't served in the military, you're not qualified to be the president. Yeah, this comes from the top. Come on, people. Let's get up with better things to try to roll out. So in any case, let's roll on. We're in Tampa Bay, Florida, and we're putting it out there to listeners. I have my telephone number in the little screen box. Unfortunately, I'm too sleepy or too tired or too whatever to run back inside. Even though I'm hyped up on coffee, I'm actually walking back and forth on a log. But the main thing is this. If you want to call into the Witchy Tom show, you have to make an effort to press those little buttons before you. And if Witchy Tom actually misses your call, which had sucked. I actually had 10 calls yesterday, and I fucking missed them. But if you want to call into the Witchy Tom show, our topic of today is stories about crazy exes. And I swear to God, I promise you, the best crazy ex story will actually make my newspaper, which has a circulation of 10,000. So really, come on, I want some competition. I have some good crazy ex stories, and having been forced to communicate with them where it wasn't me soliciting it, they were soliciting today. I really, really, really want some competition for crazy ex stories. Now, our sources today, if nobody calls and they decide that they're going to be lame brains, I have really good ones off of Facebook after my ones as an auxiliary. But please call up. And if you want to be anonymous, just be anonymous. But give us your crazy ex stories, because you know what? Sometimes it's so much fun to realize why you don't want to be with a person because they suck so bad. Da, 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 da. So Witchy Tom is now re-entering his studio. So Witchy Tom is now going to program his little computer machinacus. So please stay tuned to the Witchy Tom show while he sends you
the Witchy Tom Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Witchy Tom show. We're here at the Witching Hour. We're switching over to our wonderful news segment, which is Crazy Exes. And to introduce our wonderful, new, and improved, and otherwise soundy advice, here's what I hate about this little studio. I can't do something, that has cool sound effects yet. But remember, here it is. Hold on, that sucked. Hold on one sec. I have to add these sound effects by literally putting the phone there, which is so much fun. Okay, so don't fuck with us because we're crazy. All right, so we're over here in La La Land. We're going to put this out on the radio blog. This blog talk is fucking cool, but you have to you have to prostitute yourself to get listeners sometimes, which is something I'm not down with. Rather, not even listen. People to tune in. I have so many player haters because I do this Occupy stuff that I am just enjoyably getting so many YouTube hits that I don't really need to worry about talking with people. I'm so terribly antisocial, which is when we come over to crazy exes. Okay, look, I'm going to start off with a generic one. Then maybe get into a personal one, but look, this is funny. And I just literally Googled crazy exes, and I got a funny one. Okay, this is Psycho Ex-Husband. Okay, this is somebody's story. It said about 1,500 views. Okay, so me and my husband led a happy life for a while. After a few days, he started troubling me like hell. I did what drove him to be like this is really worded bad. What drove him to do like that? I am just mad on him. I do whatever I want in all sorts of things, but day by day his love towards me got worse. And then since I am very sincere to my husband, he used to torture me at times, and we made love. He behaved like a psycho. Ooh, he sounds like a real scumbag. After some days, I came to know that he was such a womanizer. He was the biggest womanizer that she had ever met in her life. I got rashes all over my body. I consulted my doctor, and he said that I had an STD. Ooh, what a scumbag, dude. And I was just shocked on hearing that. And days gone by, my life was getting worse and worse. He had beaten me with a belt. Ooh, what a fuckface. And then always suspected me, even he had an affair with so many girls, but he used to beat me. We had a kid, and he is not at all affectionate towards me. He got a kid with my servant maid. Ooh, what a fuckface. And my blood froze up. So I just got rid of him from the day I heard that he had an affair with my servant maid. This is written by somebody from India, and this is from July 19th of 2010. What a fuckface, dude. He cheated on her, he beat her, and he fucked her maid. That is really fucking stone cold nasty. I don't know if anybody has an opinion about it, but we're going to call this young lady, for argument's sake, the Indian princess. Man, that Indian princess lady got really fucked bad. That's not cool, I'm going to review it real fast, but, check it. The dude's a womanizer. He fucking gave her an STD, and he was fucking all these women. What a scumbag. But, wow. All right, my own personal one, and then I'll do another one. Okay, oh my God. How exes are, why they suck, why we're not with them. I have one particular one. Her name begins with a K and an A-R-M-A. Let's just call her Karma, which is one of her personalities. Let's just call her that. This fucking girl is so insane. I just want to put that out there. She is. Her lovely, real personality is awesome. It's cool. I love her. But I've gotten to the point finally today where she's so fucking out of her mind, I really never in my life could have expected. I would have fucked myself so bad with getting with a psycho, but I did. And literally what psychos do is only blame you and say that you're responsible for everything that has gone wrong in their life. I mean, here's a fucking thing. Listen to me. People, audience, if even one of you listens, how the fuck can you do this? Listen, she's telling me that she broke apart her phone because her phone was being tracked by the FBI. So she destroyed her phone and spread it throughout the United States so that way they can't track them. And I'm like, okay, you don't want the feds to track you. I wanted to humor this like madness. I was like, well, did you realize that the FBI or Homeland Security can still track you if you're on Facebook? And I swear to God, I had like, it's like I'm dealing with an alcoholic/drug addict, which is like really terrible. And I'm not trying to rub it in anybody's face. Everybody has their imperfections, but look, oh my God, you're really going to go this far out there with your madness to tell me that you broke apart your phone, a cool fucking Android phone, fucking plays Pandora, and you can go on the internet and all this cool stuff that I'm like not even computer savvy because I fell behind 6 months. It's just such an awesome little phone. This beautiful little phone that I would love and appreciate, like and cherish like it was my child. You broke it apart because you think the FBI is following you, and then you go from one personality to the other. It's like, oh, Jesus, please. So in any case, after hearing that and then being told how, dude, check it. Here's how some exes want to, like, play this game. They want to try to get back with you with this passive-aggressive bullshit, and then they want, when you see them, to, like, fuck with your mind. And now, look, hey, granted, I was married to this person, or theoretically, quote-unquote, I'm using my fingers, Indian married, which is so much better, which means a divorce is after 30 days of not having sex. And thank you, God, I'm knocking on wood, it's been past 30 days. Woohoo! But here's the thing, oh my God, it really rolls down to like people. If you really don't know somebody before you get with somebody, you can really uncle fuck yourself. And when they start telling you that people are like watching them and they know that you have people watching them, it's like, hello, are you a psycho? I live 50 miles away from you. and I'm busy, and I'm being witchy, and why do I really need to even, I can't even remember to eat my fucking food. The only thing I remember during the day is to smoke cigarettes, play on Facebook, and imagine that I'm going to meet a Cinderella, which is not you. But, it's so cute that people are like, oh, I'm like, oh my God, are you fucking serious? I'm stalking you. I seriously, just for my viewing audience, are getting a restraining order against this crazy person. I had to block them on Facebook, and then after I blocked them, they started going to all my public pages and started blowing up my public pages. Like, you think you can block me and get away from me? I'll just email your public page. It's like, are you that much of a stalker? So here's what I did. This is what you do with stalkers. This is how you uncyber stalk yourself. Because I've had to block the same person 4 fucking times. Here's what you do. You literally start telling them this. You need help. You are a good person, but you have fucking issues. You need to address your issues. And depending on what kind of psycho ex you're dealing with, you just have to lay out what the issues. If they're abusive, whatever, don't fuck with them. Just get a restraining order. But you just tell them, get the fuck away from me. If you don't want to be civilized or appreciate me as a human, go the fuck away. But it's like, oh my God, it's like, you literally have to tell psychos, look, this is why I'm not with you. Try to get help, and we'll talk later. And if they don't understand that, here's a fucking beautiful idea. Go down to your nearest fucking courthouse and get a restraining order. Because let me tell you, Jerry Licious, if this person keeps bothering me, and I'm a boy, I'm getting a restraining order because I'm not dealing with this shit. In any case, this is Witchy Tom's fucking dealing with an ex scenario. Now, my other ex, she's a crazy one, but she's harmlessly crazy. So thanks be to God. I'm going to read one more of these weird things. Nobody calls, but you know what? Thank you, God. I missed those calls yesterday. And I'm going to say, I'm going to put this in the chat box. I don't need fucking callers. I do. And look, Witchy is not drunk. He's not stoned. This is just the way I am. I might be an asshole, but at least I'm an honest asshole. And I always love need callers. I'm going to put semicolon, but I love you anyway. Because I have so much fun by myself. The only ones I want to talk to is, I'd really like to have my crazy ex so you can all hear her crazy madness. But thanks be to God, I don't have to listen to her. Ha ha ha. Okay, here's the thing. Right now, I talked about my crazy ex. Let's jump into something fun. Oh, okay. All right, this is another blog. It says, I broke up with my ex 2 days ago. I was engaged to this guy. Now I'll have you'll have to know my track record. I'm an amazing woman, but it comes with its cons. I'm 26 years old. I've been married and divorced twice. Wow. Having a smoke the cigarette. I got to change out cigarettes. You're 26, but you've been married twice. That's kind of interesting. So I want to hold on because somebody's, let's see. Okay, yeah, I have a little fan. Thanks. Hold on. I have a fan, Kyle. I'm going to tell him I'm live. Right. And I'm sorry if I'm pissing people off. And if you're listening, you can call too, live on the air. And it's so cute how I'm just if you want to call and fuck around on the air, I will give you the number. I'm going to see if Kyle called that. Talking about crazy exes. About crazy exes. And this is how you entice people. Hold on, I'm going to send him the number. If Kyle calls, that'd be really fucking cool. Because Kyle's a good kid. He's one of my comrades from Occupy Madness! Yay! Hold on. Because we have 6 minutes. And look, I actually have an extra 4 minutes. I don't know why, but they actually gave me an extra 4 minutes, which is kind of cool. And I tell them, first give me a link. Okay. And look, I'm torturing the fucking audience because people are I don't want to hear this stupid bastard just ramble on the air. Look, we're going to get a fucking caller. And this is what the show is about. It really fucking is. Hold on. Let me just copy this. And look, fucking exes, let me tell you, you don't want to fuck you. I mean, it was at one time good. There it is. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Like 6 minutes left, if you want to call. And look, there's no sugarcoating here. Okay, so I like put like the, I put that seeds of destruction, if you want to call. But look, here's the beautiful thing. The fucking beautiful thing of like live radio is that you do not have to worry about like pissing off the audience. But our main topic of the day was crazy exes. As I had just said before, for our listening audience who had not heard, I had a crazy ex who has literally told me that the reason why she can't give me my SD card from her telephone is she had to break it into little pieces and spread it around the United States from here to Chicago. That way so the FBI can't track her. She was safer that way. I'm like, okay, but you're on Facebook. So if the FBI is following you, can't they find you on Facebook? No, because I'm in a secret IP address. I was like, okay. Psycho! I did ask her this. Like, she's like, I told the police that you're a terrorist. I'm like, okay, I am. Is it because I'm a pyromaniac? Is it because my name is like Witchy Tom? It's like, yes. It's like, okay. Sometimes you don't realize that you fuck a bitch because she's just so cute and so hot, but in reality, she's a fucking psycho. But I might not get that live caller, but if I get that live caller, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to tell him to call because it's going to be fun. Call for it is fun. For it is fun. Oh, he's listening. Okay. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna tell him talk about other guys' exes. But he doesn't have any crazy exes. Just crazy bitches in general. If you're listening, hey Kyle, if you're listening, just crazy bitches in general. Crazy bitches in general. And I'm sorry, look, there's crazy fuckers out there too. Those are guys. I don't want people to get prejudiced. In any case, listen. All right, Kyle, if you're out there, just listen, brother. I really want Kyle on the show because he's fucking awesome. And my brother is okay. I just tell him okay. And I'm live. Live on the air talking about crazy bitches. The oh, it's already 26, damn it. Hey, and here's the thing about fucking live radio. Like, you lose fucking time so fast. Oh, okay, so let me recap it for people that are just tuning in now. I've wasted about 5 or 10 minutes just rambling on about crazy bitches. We've gone over a story of, like, this poor lady who was getting, in India, she was getting beaten by her husband, and her husband was fucking around with the maidservant and gave her STDs and all kinds of crazy shit, which he sucked. I went on about how one of my exes, my quote-unquote ex-wife, was, like, broke apart her phone so that the FBI can't track her, but meanwhile she's on Facebook, so that doesn't make sense, but... here's the thing. Witchy's words of wisdom. Oh, he's getting a call. Oh, my God, it's Kyle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello, you're on the air with Witchy Tom.
It's a live caller!
Yes.
Yeah, so really quick, before 2 minutes is up.
Okay.
I had sex with this really hot girl before, and I didn't want to go all the way, and I think maybe, I don't know whose mistake it was, but she tried overdosing on birth control pills, and I think that's pretty crazy.
No, that's actually really fucked up. I mean, like, did she? Okay, because I have 90 seconds, but I can have a little extra time. Like, okay, so literally, she tried to kill herself or at least overdose on birth control. Like, where does that like notion come into play in their minds? I mean, we are talking about crazy bitches, but okay, out of like a taser level of like 1 to 5, I'm definitely giving that a 4 because that's kind of fucked up. So like, okay, dude, check it. No, go ahead. No,
she was definitely psycho. I know that for sure.
All right, my last ex, okay, and she's way out of her fucking mind, dude. Where like the dude had like that zombie attack and he ate the guy's face off on MacArthur. On the other side, I'm chilling with her, had like like 2 pints of vodka, and we're just chilling. And all of a sudden, she started like wigging out. Long story short, she like took a sheet and tried to fucking strangle me out of the blue. And now. Yeah, dude, and she almost succeeded. So, like, out of, like, a taser level, I mean, this is a 4.5 weird, because she almost got the better half of, like strangling me to death. I mean, this is where exes, you have to be very careful, as I said before. You have to be very careful who you bang, because it could come back to haunt you.
Yes, definitely.
But, dude, Kyle, this is the thing. We have this crazy-ass show every midnight, so... there is explicit content, but we definitely need, if you spread around to your friends, crazy bitches or just crazy shit in general is what I try to make the topic of this show. But man, it's good to hear your voice. We haven't hooked up since fucking Miami, man. But
it's been a while.
Any words of wisdom that you can give to our listening audience? Because I'm going to throw this on YouTube afterwards.
Witchy words of wisdom.
Be careful who you fuck.
if you don't put it in, you may be safer. All right, brother. Well, hey, Kyle, it's awesome hearing from you. Remember, you're welcome anytime on the Witchy Tom Show, brother.
Hey, I'll be back tomorrow night and the night after that.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what's up. Hey, rock on the party, man. Anytime you want to hit me up. And, hey, I'm going to send you my regular number, but, hey, this is Kyle, the main man from Miami, one of my good comments. Kyle, hit the show with your last thing, and I'll catch you later, brother.
All right, good to hear from you, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Kyle, you have a good night. Thanks for joining us. That was Kyle that hit us up on the line, one of my awesome brother comrades from down south of Miami. It was great to hear his voice over the line. Remember, everybody's welcome at the Wild and Witchy Hour. Even though our audience sucks on this, we only get about 45 listens, sometimes not on Blog Talk. We bouncing this off to YouTube, so if you ever want to see any of Witchy Tom madness, you go to YouTube, just Google in Witchy, or otherwise, shit, if you Google Witchy Tom under Google, Yahoo, Facebook, I actually cornered the market on a name. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking Witchy Tom. And how did Witchy Tom come into being? Because he was a pyromaniac at the Rainbow Gathering in beautiful California. And I even got busted by the feds, who said that the man with the witch hats looked like the Wizard of Oz. But fuck the feds and fuck Homeland Security. In any case, people, this once again is Witchy Tom. A quick Witchy Tom words of wisdom. Witchy Tom, in conjunction with my friend Kyle's opinion, be careful what you stick your cock in, because you may not know what the consequences are. Once again, this has been a wonderful Witchy Tom show. We urge you to come back tomorrow night for another one of the witchy madness hours at midnight. We're going to leave you now, once again, with the master of disaster, the player of funk, Mr. Bob Marley. You all have a good night. Remember, Witchy Tom loves you. Well, thank you for joining the wonderful Witchy Hour. Once again, this is the host with the most, Witchy Tom. Make sure to check us out at www.facebook.com/witchy. You can find us on Google, Yahoo, or otherwise all over the net. Once again, this is Witchy Tom. Thank you for tuning in to the Witchy Hour. Broadcast you every night live at midnight. Make sure to catch our off-schedule programs for more entertainment.
The Witchy Tom Radio Show. cars in need of edging.